Hey, selamat datang semua. Ditarik podcast dah mula. Well, Vantage bawa cerita. Ilmu keuangan buat hidup lebih berjaya.
Hello, hi everyone. What's up, guys? So, welcome back to our Tea Tarik podcast. So, today we're gonna do a little bit special because we have this special topic with a special guest. So, we're gonna dive into, I would say, a highly requested topic, and then is empowering, honestly, and I think it's a little bit reality check for you guys about the woman empowerment. So for today's episode, we name it the title No Partner, No Problem. So we're going to talk about financial planning for the single woman. Okay, so we are talking about woman empowerment, financial planning, especially for single career women out there in Malaysia. So how you gonna navigate your high rent, your expenses, your everything, your daily life. Sebab orang kata kalau single woman ni tak banyak expenses. Tak ada, ada juga. Jangan risau. So doesn't mean you're single woman, you tak ada expenses ataupun commitment nak kena fokus. So for today, we're gonna bring our special guest. Okay, she is also a licensed financial planner at Vantage Advisory, and for that we're gonna introduce. Welcome to our Tea Tarik podcast, Sui.
Hi, how are you?
You so blue today, okay? So hi Sui, welcome to Tea Tarik podcast. So Sui, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting as well.
You look nervous? Don't be nervous, because today we're gonna talk only. Okay, don't worry. So Sui, before we go into our main topic, right? No, apa orang kata apa tadi? Apa topik lupa dah kan? No partner, no problem for single farmer, right? So before we dive into the topic, basically I know you already. So maybe people out there wanted to know, before you become a licensed financial planner, so who was Sui?
So I'd like to know my background, a little bit story
Yes.
about myself, right? So actually my background, I studied biochemistry,
Wow.
but I'm in financial planning, right? So a lot of questions from people is like, what makes me to change lah,
Yes.
right? So how young are you this year?
Yes.
I mean, what year were you born?
What year? Can say 1991.
1991. Okay, we are almost the same age, huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Luckily.
So do you know what happened back in 1997?
No, I'm not sure. A lot of things happened lah, definitely.
Yeah. So it was a financial crisis year. Actually,
Okay.
the reason that I'm in financial planning is because I understand the importance of financial planning from my own family experience.
Oh.
So I will talk about 1997. It was a financial crisis year. And actually, my parents lost a lot of money in the stock market back then.
Oh.
And that affected our family finances.
Wow.
And my dream back then also got affected because I wanted to study overseas because I want to explore the outside world. But then I know that it's not possible anymore because of the crisis. So I still work very hard and very fortunately I got a scholarship to study in the States.
That's
and
good.
Yeah, so I was fully sponsored to study in the States. I did biochemistry.
Okay.
And until today, I'm still very, very grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because without that, my life can be very, very different.
Yes.
And I know how it feels to be in financial crisis.
Yes.
So I want to help more Malaysians doing a proper financial planning so that no one had to go through the same.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
my God, that's a very touching story.
So I've been doing this since 2017. So I help career-driven, motivated persons to achieve financial confidence through holistic financial planning.
Wow, that's a very deep one. I mean, I believe I will share a little bit with you lah. So yeah, that's a very touching story, right? I will dare to share with you lah because most of the guests that I interview here today is a licensed financial. Most of the story is why they wanted to become a financial planner is because of their background. It's their family story.
Yes.
For me personally, right, sitting here, hearing your story, I think sometimes it reflect back to me as well. Like, not everyone is like born to be rich, right? So sometimes you have to work hard for what you want. And I like the way that what you bring here today because you want to become a financial planner, because you want to help more Malaysian, and that's why we are discussing more specific topic today, which is to talk about single woman in Malaysia. I believe a lot of you guys out there are still single, right? So that's why we're gonna talk about that, because most of people like have this mythos, like thinking, right? Single woman, no need to think about retirement now, no need to think about investment lah. Once I got married, I can depending on my husband. Lots of this thinking, right? But these days, right, I would say like the shifting is the mindset is shifting a bit lah. I would say it's different these days, right? Because women is like they have this mindset already, like start to have saving, retirement, start to think about ni. That's why we want to bring you here today. We want to ask you a very in-depth question so that you can answer on behalf of Advantage for every single woman out there. Okay, so let's go with the first question. Are you ready?
Yes, let's go.
Dah macam exam dah. So, okay, Sui, let's be real lah. Living in KL, I mean like living in KL, Penang or everywhere else, the cost is not cheap. Right? With the inflation happen, with all the, the global crisis happen and everything. So, with the war, everything happen, right? So, everything's not cheap. So what is the biggest money trap for this single career woman falling into? Just try to keep up with their current lifestyle.
So for me, what I notice is the trap, the biggest trap could be spending without a plan.
Definitely.
So spending is not the problem. The problem is without a plan, right? So we work so hard for money. So we want to make sure that we also spend to make us happy, right?
Yes.
And when we spend, actually we have emotion. Whatever we spend, we have different emotion. Something you spend, you feel very happy. Something you spend, you just feel okay.
Yeah.
So for Amir, what do you like to spend on that make you very happy?
Okay, definitely I'm not a single woman. Okay, for me, I love to spend on the because now I'm 30s already, 30s plus, so I'm more on the stay-at-home person. But I want to spend something at my home so that I feel calm, I feel relaxed. But I tend to spend more at home.
So you actually make your home more comfortable lah.
Yes, yeah. I'm willing to spend anything at home, like like home theater, very nice home theater, like a very nice luxury smell for me to stay at home.
So for you, it's things that make you feel comfortable at home.
Yeah.
Some people, ladies, maybe it's what, facial,
Yes.
nails, weekend trips.
Yes.
Maybe also maybe some good food as well.
Yeah.
So there is no right or wrong, like what to spend or where to spend,
True.
right? What is important is to have a plan when you spend. Because if without a plan, right, it's very easy that you get into negative cash flow to catch up with so-called lifestyle inflation.
Yes.
When your income get higher, you want to have better house, better
Yeah.
car, or maybe
Yes.
more fancy restaurant visits, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe also FOMO by looking at social media, comparing with others, right?
Yes.
So without a plan, you can go into negative cash flow without even noticing it.
Yes.
So when you get into negative cash flow, it means that you actually spend more than what you earn. So how do you continue with this? You will start using your saving first. So if you prolong in this stage, right, it will come to a stage your saving will be depleted.
Okay.
So what's next? You might get into debt already, lor.
Yes.
You might
Saving
get
habits?
You might take personal loan,
Yes.
credit card loans, or the worst can be along. Yeah.
Ada ke single lady yang hutang dengan Along?
Ada saya
From-
pernah ada
From your case ada pernah dengar lah.
pernah ada jumpa.
Wow.
Ya, yang masuk yang ada along punya debts lah.
Wow. Itu paling worst lah.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything you wanted to... I mean, I like the idea of you sharing like gaji makin naik, then dia punya expenses pun naik kan. So basically kan, I agree with your term juga. There's no right and wrong for you to spend, like as long you don't feel guilty when you spend lah.
And
I
you
think.
must have a plan, or you know how much you
Yes.
budgeted for. Example, yours is like home improvement.
Yes.
And do not get over the budget lah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the danger is not in spending. The danger is spending without a budget, a
Yes.
plan.
Because we cannot stop ourselves from looking at the social media, right? The FOMO one, right? We cannot stop ourselves, definitely. I mean, you also like you scroll on social media, right? So some things that you saw when people go for holiday, right? Sometimes you pun ada temptation wanted to do, right? But in the end of the day, we need to see our planning first, right? We
Yes.
need to have plans sebenarnya.
Yes.
Yeah, I like the idea of like, you guys, girls out there need to have plans sebenarnya. But I know all the girls out there, they love to plan these days, right? Okay, so see, the next one. So when you're single, people always say, to this single woman, right? Best lah, you single, you only need to spend for yourself. Okay, so but it's actually more expensive to be single in Malaysia compared to being married. So which one is like being single or being married more expensive?
I think it depends on your lifestyle because different lifestyles needs different amount of money.
Okay.
And then of course there are different aspects to look at when it comes to how much do you need to spend, right? Right. So for single lady, maybe you want to have your own space. You haven't bought a house, you are renting for now. Maybe you rent a studio. That could be 1,800 in KL per month. But if you look at married couple, maybe they can rent a 2-bedroom condo, and that could be around 3,200. So if 3,200 shared by 2%, each person is paying 1,600. So you can see that there's a saving of 200 compared to single lady, 1,800 studio.
Seorang kena bayar.
So that in that case, you can see that married couple can actually save in terms of daily spending, the rental, maybe the utility can be split. The Netflix can be fixed, right? And the internet. So all these, maybe as a couple, you can actually save more.
Yeah, agree.
So another perspective could be when you're married, you actually have a lot of social obligations.
Okay.
You need to actually budget in ang paos for both sides.
Yes.
Kanduris for both sides.
Yes, definitely.
Give to your in-laws, right?
Yeah.
And then gatherings, right? This part you have to have more spending. Whereas for the single, there's less social spending.
Yeah.
So I would say, I wouldn't say for sure single you have to spend more because it depends on which aspect of your life we're talking about.
Yeah, true.
And also the lifestyle.
Yes. I think I agree with you, Sui. Like being single doesn't mean like you didn't spend anything.
Yeah.
Of course, you ada expenses you juga kan. So I think knowing that like doesn't matter if you like with the married or not married, like expenses tu macam kita cakap lah dari awal. You have to plan.
Yes,
Betul tak?
yes.
Planning is number one. So without plan kan, even you're single also, you can burst your budget, right?
Yes.
So if you're married lagi lah, you're gonna burst your budget if you start plan from your single time. Betul tak? So I think ladies out there need to take their single time. I mean correct me if I'm wrong. They need to take their during single time, right? Plan before they get married lah. I mean like.
Start early lor. Yeah.
Start early lah.
Yeah, because the foundation is there.
There's no harm to start early, right? To saving everything semua kan?
Yeah, and in fact, if you start earlier, you have more time to accumulate your wealth.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is something yang sometimes it's difficult to actually to make people out there understand lah. Why I need to start early? Why I need to start early, right? So I think now knowing from your experience, right? I think it's very important to start early, right? Because we're not getting any younger, right?
Because for you to compound your wealth, right, you need time.
Yes.
Time is your best friend. So the earlier you start, you have more time to compound your
See,
wealth.
listen, girls. Time is your best friend. So, but some people say time is your worst enemy. No, time is your best friend.
Yeah.
So, make friend with your time. Okay. So, my next question is here. So, since a single woman only can have one income stream. Okay, tadi kita cakap pasal married dengan ni kan, which one is expensive. So, since the single woman ni, they have only one income stream. So, how many months emergency savings should they actually keep? Because some old people say that 3 to 6 months, right? So is it enough for today's living style?
So fundamentally, the general guide for you is to have 6 months of emergency fund. So if you are starting off with no emergency fund at all, you start with accumulating 3 months and then 6 months. So this is a general guide. Why do I say it's general guide? Because it really depends on your situations. For example, if you are you're working in industry that is very high risk for retrenchment.
Yes.
Could be oil and gas, or maybe your current work is affected by AI. Your job is not stable. So you want to consider to have more than 6 months. So that you have a longer runway if things happen, right? Yeah, because emergency fund, the idea is to serve you when unexpected things happen. Could be car breakdown, house repairs, or you get retrenched. Right. So 6 months means that you have 6 months to land on a new job. If you have 9 months, you have 9 months before you can actually land on a new job, right?
Okay.
So the longer runway you have, you actually have more safety net.
Okay, understood.
Yeah,
so emergency fund is not for holiday lah, eh?
Of course, when you are in survival mode, you need to just do the basics.
So some ladies out there, they need to hear themselves because I just got retrenched from the work. I need to use emergency fund. Is it considered emergency fund? Because their mental health is like terganggu mah, dia kena retrench, so I need to.
Again, spend within a plan, a budgeted amount for that, for self-care, so-called.
Yes,
right?
yes. Because just now you see like a lot of people like love to treat themselves and everything semua kan. But yeah, holiday can become an emergency fund if you have longer enough to save your money lah kan. I mean.
So I think I want to share one case is
there's one case.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What happened is one client before she come to me, she went for a career break on her own.
Okay.
Yeah. And
how
then
long is the career break?
I'm not too sure how long, but then when she come to me, she was already in credit card debt. Why? Because what she shared with me is during the career break, she didn't plan properly. She spent as per usual, as if she is still earning. So that's why even though if you are maybe you are in career break or you are using your emergency fund, there must be a plan. How much do you spend per month? Then you know how long can your money last before you have to go back to work, right? Yeah. Because if you run out of money, what's next? You can borrow from friends and family, and could be next will be debts again.
Along lah. Just like this.
It's the worst case, like we don't want to go there lah.
But if really desperate, right? Sudah pinjam bank tak boleh cover punya ni. So I mean, we don't want that thing to happen lah. I mean, if you career break also, there's no wrong when you do a career break, right?
But with proper planning.
Proper planning.
Yes.
But I think, can I ask you, this one out of the topic a bit. I just wanted to know more, like for the career break, right? Usually kan, for career break ni, what is the okay, I understand that budget that we need to spend 3 to 6 months, right? So for career break, meaning they don't work lah. So are there like these people usually like plan to continue work or like lepas tu tak ada dah?
Depends. Some clients they stop working for a few months. Maybe they are so burnt out with work, or maybe someone passed away. They need time to process the feeling, right? Yeah. So the plan is to go back to work eventually. But some people could be they have enough already. They straight away can retire earlier.
Yeah. This is what I want to hear. Retire earlier. Okay, so good job. Okay, so see, my next question to you. Okay, so a lot of corporate women right now, okay, they still work in the corporate office. They have like good salary, but still doing the side hustle. And like doing side income, like for example, selling things online, freelance work, or maybe do some content creation, right? So from a financial planner's view, is the side hustle must now, or they should focus of getting their promotion?
So it comes back to your financial plan. So if your financial plan says that you need to increase your income because you don't have enough cash flow to run your life, or you don't have enough to reach your financial goal of buying a car, property, or even retirement, then that means you have a need to increase your income.
Yes.
When there's a need to increase your income, you have two ways. You can do side hustle, you mentioned.
Yes.
It could be trying to get promotions or maybe find new opportunity in your work itself.
Yeah.
So after you identify that, okay, I need to increase my income, which path should I go? Okay. So for me, the key is sustainability. So let's say you go to do a side hustle, right? You need to think, can I do this side hustle for long? Do I enjoy doing it? Because if you don't enjoy doing it, right, you can't last.
Yeah,
right?
true.
And secondly, is this side hustle helping me, as in I put in X amount of time, is it generating the right amount of money for me with the effort and time I put in?
Yes.
Right. And with that, then you can see whether you like it or not. You can. Another thing is this side hustle helping with my career path or not? Is a skill that I acquire that can be applied to my career path.
Yes,
Right.
yes, agree.
Because if it's not helping and you don't enjoy, and then you're putting a lot of time and don't get the right amount of money, then perhaps this is not sustainable.
Yalah, stress kat office, lepas tu stress side hustle lagi kan.
yeah.
Then cannot lah, it's tak balance lah.
And also, for side hustle, you must have extra time only you can do that.
Yes.
Yeah, so that is also a consideration. So for work-wise, you can also try to add value to get promotions or get opportunity out there lah.
Yeah. I think I agree with you lah. Because side hustle has to start from scratch kan. Side hustle is something like business lah. You set up your own business, right? So
Side hustle can be different from your work. can be
Yes.
also related to your work. For example, if you're doing accounting, maybe you can do some accounting work as side hustle. That is also same skill that you're doing at your work. Yeah, some people could be doing accounting, but then side hustle is like setting up online stores. So it can be very different lah. So it goes back to the few questions I mentioned. Is it sustainable?
Yes,
Is
yes.
it aligned with your future path? If your future path is actually to have your own business, then maybe that is a good way. But if your future path you want to climb up in corporate, then maybe that one you have to consider lah.
Betul. Wow, meaning when we talk about like side hustle, right, a lot of things need to take into consideration
yes,
juga kan.
definitely.
It's not like, okay, today I need extra income. Let's do another business. No, like it's not as simple as that, right?
Yes,
Because now
yes.
with the tax kind of thingy, right? So every income come in must like have tax, right? Even if you become influencer, right? For example, you work as an accountant, but you also as an influencer. So you do a job
You need to
review.
declare on
Yeah, you need to declare.
tax,
So you need to
income.
think on that part also, right?
Yes, yes.
So it's not as simple lah kalau nak buat kerja side hustle tu kan. But as not as easy, as not as difficult jugalah, as long you are planning lah. But let's say if your 9 to 6 job doesn't allow you to do, then you become stressed. Then I think might as well focus on the promotion je lah kan. Betul
So
tak?
you have to access or which one align with you lah.
Yes, betul. Because your advice is general because different people facing a different kind of story, right? Betul tak?
Definitely.
So it's up to you guys out there how you gonna like plan your things. Can you do side hustle? Can you do like focus on your job promotion? So think. If you're not sure, then contact Suyi. Or promote sikit kan. Okay, so Suyi, my next question to you is actually this one is not from me. It's actually I get from the thread actually. So is a huge debate online. Should a single woman buy her own condo, or is it better to just rent and invest her money tempat lain? So which one is more sense right now?
So when it comes to these questions, I want to put some context into it.
Yeah.
Because when you buy property, you could be buying for own stay.
Yeah.
You could be buying for investment. So assuming in this question is for your own stay, Okay. Secondly, I assume that your cash flow is healthy. You can afford the property. Then we decide to buy or to rent and invest your money. Right. So it really depends again. So the question you ask me, I have a lot of depends.
Yes, betul. Because different people, different story kan.
That is exactly about financial planning. Also, is depends on it's personalized. Why?
Betul.
Because if you value flexibility, okay, you don't want to actually have a property that you buy first, Because why? If you have a good opportunity to work somewhere else, you don't want to be tied down by a property that you already bought. See, I cannot move because I bought a property already, right? If you are already knowing where do you want to stay for good, you want stability, right? Then you maybe buy will be good for you, So it really depends, Because some people they feel that they will only feel safe if they own a property.
Yeah.
They want stability, they want safety, and they pretty much know where they want to settle down.
Yeah.
Then maybe buying is more makes sense,
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you think I still want to have different opportunity of work, I want to explore works, I want to have more career growth, I don't want to be tied down by a property, then you want to rent first.
Yes.
Yeah.
So because once you have property already, it's like sudah ikat already,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So when you want to do a flexibility on your financial pun dah tak boleh dah kan. So in the end of the day, macam kita cakap, the very beginning part is planning, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so planning. So we cannot say that you must buy a condo or you cannot buy a condo. It's up to your financial stability and also your cash flow and everything semua lah. Cantik ke tak and everything ke kan.
It depends on what you want in life,
Yalah, betul.
Because like I think in Chinese community, I'm not sure about others.
Okay, can share.
Like,
I like
having
to know.
property is a very, very important thing, Yeah.
I think same like Malay
Malay
also.
also,
Yeah.
Yeah. So but then I think the newer generations, they are starting to see that actually flexibility can come in and not necessarily you must own a property.
Yeah.
And sometimes another perspective that I want to share is also if you want to buy a property, maybe your installment is 3,000 for example. If the place is renting at 2,500, the same place,
Yeah.
so perhaps you want to consider just rent instead of buying already.
Betul.
Yeah. So a lot of things can come in.
Betul.
That's why when you talk about financial planning, what we do with client is we look at their overall finances
Yes.
and then share with them the pros and cons of the the options. Then from there, they make an informed decisions.
Yes.
And because property ownership is a long commitment.
Betul.
So do not rush into it.
Betul. Yes, I agree. In Malay also terms we have like once you buy a house, right? It's considered you're a success. You got a house. In Malay pun sama jugalah. That's why like when I saw on social media, right? Like a lot of younger people lah, they're like chasing, like. I scroll every time I scroll a thread, right? I saw like people done my first house or buy my first house. Like a lot of younger people buy their first house. I mean, which is very good because kalau ikutkan maybe they're chasing of the loan code. Kalau makin tua kan dah tak boleh nak sampai 35 years kan. So maybe they are chasing and then by the time you age of 30 you baru nak beli rumah, by when you akan settle. So maybe they have like this kind of skeptical thinking whereby like the earliest you buy a house, then later you tak payah pening kepala dah. But if the old you once you getting older, you baru nak beli rumah, then lambat nak habis. Then I think they have this mindset. That's why they are berlumba-lumba during their young age.
Yeah, if you berlumba-lumba, that means you are rushing it.
Yeah.
Normally, the rush decision is normally not the best decision you make lah, because you don't plan properly. You're not looking at the whole picture.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people are success actually. At the young age, they bought a very like first house, like maybe subsale ataupun a very like a cheaper apartment
Maybe they
or
buy
flat.
for investment, is it?
Yes. There are people in the out there. Like they have a success case whereby at young age they buy a house, they rent, because they like look at the whole perspective.
Yeah, so I actually bought my property at 26 years old for rental.
Okay, so young.
Yeah.
During that you're single or you're married?
I was single.
You're single?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I bought it and for investment purpose. I'm very clear on that, not for own stay. Yeah. So it's been almost 10 years already. Yeah. So I've been collecting rent.
See, kita ada proof, living proof.
So my thought back then is the property price is something that I can afford because the installment is not very big. I can handle the risk. If I can't get tenant, I can afford to pay the installments. Yeah, but so far I have been having tenant all the time lah. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for sharing that. Is intrigue me. I mean, like trigger me. I wanted to ask you more on that. It's not from the question. Okay, just now you said right. I understand that just now the earliest one you shared about your backgrounds, how your difficulty during then, right, and how you rising up back again, and at the very young age at 26 you bought your first house, right? So can you share a little bit your wisdom or your knowledge, like how you managed to sustain that thing at the young age, buying first house?
Because I think for me, I don't know how. Somehow I know that car is a depreciating asset.
Okay.
So actually, my first car is a second-hand car. I
Okay.
don't spend a lot on car installments at all.
Okay.
Yeah, send the money channel to investing into property, the right property lah. Yeah, because the installment is just like a car installment.
Betul, sekarang rumah pun installment dah macam kereta dah. So maknanya you have to win something and lose something lah. So
It's trade off lah. It's trade off.
dia punya trick dia lah. Dia punya trick dia. You need to, in order to win something, you need to lose something lah. You cannot like semua nak win kan. Kalau big car, big house, that's why your financial.
Unless your income very big lor.
Okay, that one another part lah kan. Your house big, your car big, your income big, that is fine. We as a licensed financial planner, okay lah, tak apalah, tak kisah pun kan. But if your house big, your car big, but your income is not that big, so I mean it's not stable lah. It's not considered stable, betul tak? I think I like your idea. So girls out there, please follow macam Suyi. I mean like doesn't mean if you buy a house you kena big car juga kan. I mean like dia ada pro and cons lah. Dia kena ada, dia tak boleh rumah mahal, kereta pun mahal.
Depends on finances lah.
Yeah, maybe ada orang nak beli kereta mahal.
So you need to know lah. If I want to have a good car, then maybe I need to sacrifice a bit on other areas lah.
Yes.
Because you have a fixed amount of resources.
Betul.
How do you allocate is
Betul.
how you make difference mah.
Betul?
Yeah.
Macam cakap tadi, unless your income is big, then can lah, sapu je, tak ada kisah pun. Okay.
But income yang big, you still need to plan because you can
just
overspend also.
just now you ada mention kan, like some people like income besar, expenses pun besar. So lagi besar pun tak boleh juga kan. Sebab dia akan strainkan kita punya financial lah juga kan. So it doesn't go anywhere juga sebenarnya. When you income besar, you punya selera pun besar.
And just now we talk about when to start early mah, right?
Yeah.
Because when you start early, you have the right fundamental. When you increase income, right, you can use the same mindset to to manage your finances. Right?
Just now you had mentioned about like your life, like you buying a second hand car, right? Okay. So in Malaysia, right, car definitely is the most necessity lah. To bring you from another place to another place. It's easy for you lah. I mean like a part of the public transport lah. But we put aside whereby like maybe your place tak ada susah nak dapat public transport kan. So basically I would say car is considered necessity lah. But sometimes we buy a car that too expensive. Just now I mentioned kan. From our salary. So basically, what are the safe rule of thumb for a single woman to buy a car so that she doesn't end up carpool?
Actually, I learned this from you. What is carpool, right? I go and Google.
Yes.
Carpool means that you actually spend too much on car installments, right? Your petrol, your transport
Toll
related,
and everything semua kan.
then you left with not much money to spend and invest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's new term for me actually.
Oh, okay.
Carpool.
Carpool.
Yeah. So is there a rule of thumb, right? So Amil, can you show me your thumbs? So my thumb and your thumb is different size also, right?
Yes.
So there is no rule of thumb for me.
Oh,
Yeah, because
very
everyone's
smart.
having different thumb
Betul?
size, right?
Yes.
So again, it depends on your finances as a whole. Example,
Uh-huh.
first thing you want to look at, can your cash flow
Yes.
allow that,
Yeah.
right? How does it impact your saving
Yes.
for other financial goals?
Yes.
Like we talk about, there is a trade-off mah. If you spend more on this, is it gonna be reducing the amount that you can channel towards your other financial goals,
Yes.
right? And how does it impact your debt ratio? Are you currently having too much debt already,
Yes.
right? Maybe if you have too much debt, then maybe the car loan you cannot take too much debt lah,
Yes, agree?
right? So all this come together to determine
Yeah.
what car is a comfortable amount that you can afford.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. So there is no rule of thumb. It depends.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up to Sui. Yeah, because I agree lah. Because macam I guna perkataan carpool tu, because why I use carpool is because nowadays, right, owning a car, yes, it's necessity, but a lot of people didn't see like the blind spot of having a car, like tire, maintenance and everything.
And in fact, I was just doing a very simple calculations.
Yeah.
If you just own a Proton Saga,
Okay.
you would just
The new one lah.
A new one.
Okay.
So maybe the loan installment is around 500 to 600 ringgit. And
Yes.
then your petrol, your parking, your toll,
Yes.
plus all the maintenance.
Yes.
Average is around 1,000 per month
Yeah.
already. 1 year is 12,000 for just owning a
Proton
Proton
je tau.
Saga saja.
Yes, betul.
Yeah. And
Wow.
so
Those are the blind spot lah yang kita tak nampak kan.
But
Lot of people nampak macam bayar bulanan je dekat bank.
Yeah. Actually, there are a lot of other expenses come in. So when you buy a car, you want to consider, do you really need a car first?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you do with Grab?
Yes.
Right. Sometimes depends on your work. If you work from home and then
Yeah.
you don't travel a lot, right? Maybe you do the math first. If you
Yes.
take Grab, just assume how much and how many trips you take. Is it actually cheaper to owning a car?
Owning a car.
Right.
Okay. So yeah.
Because other than car, you have public transportation,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have like e-hailings, right? So consider your options before you make a purchase lor.
Purchase, yeah.
Car, it's also like a house, a big commitment lah.
Yeah, betul. I know despite, tapi I still tak faham jugalah. Like nowadays, right, jalan jam because a lot of people like can afford to own a car. So even though we are saying that like you need to have look at all this thing, right? But if you go to I would say example like you go to custom, right? Those yang second hand car dealership, right? I did ask actually one of the agent from the car dealership, right? I asked are the owner change to a new car? There are two scenarios. Satu, they change to new car, a bigger car. Then the second is actually they sell the car is because they cannot afford to pay the car. So I think a lot of car yang ada dekat second hand car tu kan just bought it new, like baru saja beli tau. So that's why I don't understand like they still can definitely the loan approve lah. Definitely loan akan approve punya even though your DSR you is like
Because bank give you very high DSR, like 70%.
Yes.
But then the bank doesn't know your cash flow mah.
Yes, betul.
Yeah. So it means that the bank approve a loan doesn't mean that you can afford the loan.
Betul, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the keyword I want to highlight to everyone actually. Even because whatever that you say just now, but my DSR say, my agent say okay, one can buy this car. Yes, memang the bank say yes you can buy. But macam cakap tadi, bank tak tahu cash flow you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So take note on that. So you je tahu cash flow you punya sendiri macam mana, betul tak? Interesting. Okay, so my next question is to you. I wanted to talk about, not for me like this question from netizen from the social media, because I always pick the question from social media. Why? I don't know why, because all this topic people are talking about this one. So the topic is about buy now pay later. Okay, slash credit card lah, because buy now pay later is kira consider credit card dah sebenarnya kan. So lots of people actually women out there especially kan, I know that shopping equals to ladies, right? Not necessarily. Is it? Okay, we'll see.
Guy also like to
So
shop
can you
as
comment
well.
at the down comment below, like perempuan spend ke lelaki spend? Nanti we cover on the next
Dua-dua
topic.
spend.
But last time, yes. But this time is sama je. Lelaki perempuan sama je spend. Okay. So usually when they spend, right, macam cakap lah, dah tak ada source of income, saving dah tak ada, pakai credit card. And then the last option is buy now pay later. Betul tak? Okay. So because buy now pay later is easy to shop, betul tak? Once you add to cart, buy now pay later, done already. Tahu-tahu dah sampai barang kan. So how can a single woman use this to smart without waking up a mountain of debt?
So it goes back to what we discussed just now. Again, have a plan for your money.
Yes.
For example, if you love shopping,
Yes.
need to set aside a budget. How
Okay.
much can you spend? Example, let's say you set aside 1,200
Every month.
for spending. Shopping, like example.
Uh-huh.
So during the early of the year, there are a lot of maybe offers because New Year
Yes.
offers, right? So you spend maybe already 3,006, and you put it into buy now pay later, and it's split into maybe 3 or 4 installments, right? So 3,000 divided by 4 is 900 ringgit. So you are paying 900 a month. So it might create a misconception that I still have a lot of money to spend because I only pay 900.
Yes.
But in fact, you already spent 3,600.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, you can only spend after the third month because you set in 1,200 per month. So you have spent 3,006. So the fourth month only you can actually spend again.
Yes.
Because your allocated amount is 1,200, 1,200. Although you are paying just 900.
Yes.
So that is the so-called trap lah. You want to be aware lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So then dia tambah lagi because dia rasa dia bayar 900 dan dia tambah lagi. Sikit lah kan top up babe.
Saya bayar 900 saja. Saya
tambah
ada budget lagi.
Boleh lah tambah
Actually, this is very dangerous lah.
That's what we call trap lah. Yeah.
So the key is know how much you set in budget.
Yes.
And then don't be
Miscalculate?
No, don't be kena tipu lah. Like this kind of setting lah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, just now you talking about like when it comes to festive, they tend to spend more, right? I mean, festive is no longer like a shock, macam like terkejut ke apa. You can plan ahead, right? For example, for Chinese New Year, you know that Chinese New Year is coming, that you need to spend more. So
Yes.
definitely you already start saving early already, right? Same goes with the Raya one lah. A lot of people like use buy now pay later. Oh, shopping for Raya one, new shoes, new handbag, whatever. Tapi Raya is not something new.
It's occurring every year.
Yeah,
right?
and then every year Giant, hypermarket semua dah print the calendar kuda one. You can see Raya.
Kalender kuda.
Calendar kuda, right?
Yeah, yellow colour kan.
Yeah, believe it or not, until today I still guna calendar kuda.
So you done all the holidays, right?
Yeah, because I focus on the school holiday actually. Because the new era of the calendar dah tak ada
Yes.
school holiday. That's why I always use calendar kuda. Alah kantoi pula. Okay, so yeah, I mean there's no shock when it comes to festive. You know when is the festive already. So there's no reason of using credit card or buy now pay later.
If you use credit card, it's okay if you have the
Cover
money
balik
to
lah.
pay it back. Pay it back on time and pay in full. Some people they just pay a little bit.
Yes.
That is the dangerous part lah.
Yeah.
Because you will be incurred with very high interest rate if you don't clear off
Yes.
full and in time.
Yes. That one is considered trap juga lah. It's not a trap lah. It's stated there already. When it comes to credit card, right? You have to understand like paying full or paying minimum amount,
Yes,
right?
yes,
So some people, okay lah, I already pay minimum. It's okay
Some
already
people thought
lah.
it's like free money, but it's
Yeah.
actually your own money.
Your own money sebenarnya. It's just that bank bagi dulu je.
Yes.
Then you dah pakai, you kena pay full amount lah
Yes,
sebenarnya.
yes.
Yeah, I think same go with the buy now pay later juga kan.
Yes,
Sama
if
juga.
you miss, you have to pay a flat fee, or sometimes it's a 1.5% per month.
But definitely the highest one is credit card lah. Betul tak?
Not necessarily.
Not necessary eh?
Because I kind of Google a bit. They say the buy now pay later. If you miss one, right, they have flat charges for you also.
Oh, I didn't know sebab I tak hutang. Cik, ada hutang tipu lah, I tak hutang. You hutang tak? Buy now pay later. Adalah sikit kan. Okay, so see, just now we talking about the credit card, the buy now pay later, everything kan. I tahu a lot of people like mesti marah kita sekarang kan. Oh, so tak boleh spend ke dekat buy now pay later? Boleh. Bukan cakap tak boleh. But as long you know your cash flow, you rasa you boleh
know
bayar.
how much you set aside, and don't get into the trap that I just mentioned just now.
Yeah. I like that tips actually. I hope that you guys can listen to that tips. I like that tips. For me, I share a little bit lah my experience of using credit card, right? For me myself, like for example, every month I would allocate 200 ringgit for petrol. Okay. Yes, I'm using credit card for petrol. But at the end of the month, I pay back the 200 ringgit.
Yes.
So that is the considered trick juga lah you need to do. Like, janganlah you guna like 400 ringgit petrol but you still pay 200 ringgit. Cannot lah. If that month you banyak travel pakai petrol, then kena cover extra sikit lah. Betul tak? So that's how I did lah. Yes, I use credit card. Yes, I use buy now pay later, but I make sure that in the end of the month, I boleh bayar full amount. I like the idea of you saying that you have to pay full amount. It's not the minimum amount. Itu yang sakit sebenarnya, orang tak nampak kan. No wonder lah orang muda banyak utang. Siap. Okay, so off topic a bit. Okay, so see, now we're talking about debt already. We're talking about how you gonna conquer tackle your debt and everything. Bukannya tak boleh spend kan. So my next question is to you is like, if someone has a zero experience, now we're talking about investing, I know you have a little bit experience in that. But we're not going to talk about numbers, don't worry. Okay. I just wanted to know your opinion only. Okay. So if someone has a zero experience in investing, so they're scared to lose their hard-earned money. So where is the safest or easier place for them to start the investment?
So if you are new to investing,
Yes.
you're thinking, hey, what should I invest?
Yes.
So a lot of time you think about what kind of product should I invest, right? And in fact, the most important thing is you need to understand yourself first. You need to invest in yourself first, as in you need to understand what is my risk profile. Can I sleep at night if the market go up and down? Okay. And how much of losses that I can afford before I cannot sleep at night. That is a risk profile.
Yeah.
And then also understanding what is your financial goals.
Yes.
What is important for you? Is it buying a car or a house in certain amount of time?
Or retirement maybe.
Retirement in
Yeah.
how many years, right?
Yes.
So all these will determine how you invest
Yes.
before the product come in.
Yes.
Yeah. Because if you blindly invest, just follow what people do, right? Example, maybe there are a lot of information online lah. And the info online, I think is good lah, so that you learn something new.
Yes.
But the thing is, the info given is without a context.
Ah.
Okay, for example, so someone maybe recommend you to invest in crypto, for example.
Okay.
So maybe the person who invested in crypto is a very high risk taker, aggressive investors, right? So when the market goes up and down, the person can tahan. But if you are a very risk averse person and you follow the same strategies, what happens is when the market drop, you also drop down.
Drop down.
Right? You will get very, very anxious, right? You cannot sleep at night.
Yes.
So that is why you need to understand yourself before you go for next. What should I invest?
Okay.
How do I invest? So to summarize, it's about three things: your risk profile, your financial goal, and the time horizon.
Okay.
Yeah. Because if you have longer time, for example, two ladies, one is 20-year-old, one is 50-year-old. So 50-year-old one is very close to retirement already.
Yes.
So the investment strategies could be very different compared to the 20-year-old one.
Yes.
Because you have more time to recover.
Yes.
Right. So that's why I talk about three things when it comes to investing. Before you go for a product, it should be these three things first. The
So
fundamental.
product last.
Yes. Yeah. You need to understand yourself before you see which product is suitable for you.
So don't jump into terus produk nak buat
Yes,
investing. That's why you become stressed lah kan kalau you jump into terus produk kan.
Yeah, and you don't understand how is it helping you, the risk in the investment product as well.
Yeah.
Right.
Know your objective first lah.
Yes,
Why you want to do the investment first at first place kan. This one off the topic again lah. It's something crossed in my mind. There's a one thing that people sometimes kind of overlook. So when you do investment, right, doesn't matter high risk, medium or low risk, do they need actually to have like saving first?
Oh, definitely. So this one, before you go for any investment, please have your emergency fund ready.
Yes.
Only then you go for investment. Yes.
Yeah, because I heard a lot
the
of
risk management part must be done right before you go for investment.
Yes.
Why? Because if you don't have enough emergency fund, if things happen, you have to liquidate your investment.
yes,
And you could be liquidating your investment at depressed price.
betul.
Yeah. So have the fundamental right, the risk management done right before you go and invest lah.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why it's for the first timer yang nak buat investment tu, adalah saving dulu. Ada duit saving baru boleh buat investment kan Suyi? Sebab kalau tak ada duit saving, then you nak campak duit saving you dalam investment, then if the market crash, then you tak ada duit nanti susah juga kan.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's why people trap into the scam issue lah, because they want the money fast.
Okay.
That's why this scammer is very actively out there, is because they wanted to have some return in the until within 3 hours the scammer offer. So that's why a lot of people are
Sometimes
Kena
when
scam.
it is too good to be true, then it's too good to be true.
yeah. For me, to be honest, right, so I'm the person in charge of actually handling Wevantage Advisory punya Facebook, right, social media lah. Definitely every day got scammer case one. So when I ask, right, it's when I ask them, right, why you want to invest, there's no such thing of investment like in the short period, right? So I don't know where is their standing, like, you know, like why you want to invest at first place. So my question is to you, Suyi. I know it's again from the out of the context. I just wanted to know what is their. I believe that you have a case before. I believe your surrounding, maybe your client, your potential client, like do they actually pernah kena scam tak before this? Ada. Banyak
ada
tak?
investment scam ada.
Banyak tak?
Banyak tak? Consider big amount lah. Yeah.
So what is your advice actually to them?
So a lot of time
This one sudah kena punya
kena ada yang sudah kena. Yeah, ada yang kena. Yeah.
Okay.
So what I notice is when you make a decision, right? Don't rush into it. Number one, sometimes you terdesak kan. You do you do decision that is not well considered before you make decisions, right?
Yes.
And do your due diligence before you invest anything, right?
Yes.
Go and understand what is it about. How do they get a return? Most importantly, is it licensed and regulated
Yes.
by Security Commission of Malaysia?
Yes.
So that is the most fundamental. If it is not licensed and regulated by Security Commission of Malaysia, you don't have to think anymore. Because what happens if you invest in that, right, and it's not licensed and regulated, anything happen, right, you have no place to go. No one to actually handle your complaint because it's out of Malaysia's jurisdiction.
Yeah,
jurisdiction
even the company even not listed under Security Commission kan. So macam nak tolong kan?
So do your due diligence or check first before you invest. But if you think you have no time, no interest or no expertise at all, you can always come to us, financial planner.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that is what I do with my client also. So I talk about one client actually got scammed before. So after that he learns. Whenever he got any new investment opportunity, he'll come to me and check first. Yeah. And I'm very happy that he did lah. Because last time he came with me for 2 opportunities.
Okay.
And turned out to be both also scam.
Oh, you.
So luckily he checked with me before he invest or else he would lost again. So he learned.
So you will help the client to check.
To study the investment lah. To do due diligence, because when we help with clients on investment, if they come with us with questions, right? First thing is the investment legit?
Yes.
Yeah. Then second thing, if it is legit, is it suitable for the client?
Yes.
Is it helping the clients towards their financial goals? Is it aligned with their risk profile? Aligned with their current asset locations?
Yes. So you all can see the licensed financial planner ni, their job is not easy tau. Kadang-kadang klien datang kan bagi tahu this investment, you guys have to do research first, right?
Yes,
And
study
then to
the
see whether
investment,
okay lah, if let's say if the investment platform is legit, you have to study whether is it kena tak dengan dia punya risk profile, right? You have to study back. So when we talk about investment, it's not as easy as ABC.
Yes.
Letak saja duit and then besok sudah kaya. A lot of people think that way tau. Investment saja, a lot of people think that way tau sebenarnya. Itu yang I risau.
Kalau letak money next day kaya, semua orang sudah kaya lah.
Yalah, tak ada orang miskin kat sini kan. I pun nak juga sebenarnya. So invest kat kita. Tak ada. Gurau je. Okay, so now we're done talking about investment. I think it's a very good sharing about investment. How ladies out there, you want to start investment, can start, but need to due diligence check first and everything. Semua kalau tak sure, get a financial planner lah. Okay, easy. So the next one, I wanted to touch a bit lah about medical costs. Okay, in Malaysia, there's no like orang kata apa hidden cost and everything. We all know that medical cost is rising up. Okay, there's no cheap one lah kita dah tahu kan. So if a single woman can only afford one insurance policy right now, so which one should they prioritize? Medical card or critical illness?
So I think I want to just share the difference between these two insurance first, because a lot of people might not know the differences, right? So do you know, Amil?
No, I only pay financial planner to help do for me.
Okay, so for medical insurance, it helps you to pay the bill to the hospital. So the money goes to hospital.
Yes.
So for critical illness policy, if touch wood kena one of the critical illness, the money, the payout goes to you.
Yes.
Right. So the money goes to you. You receive the money. So one is to pay for the medical bill. One is for you. The money for critical illness could be used for example, you might need to take some rest. You don't want to work, right? So the money can help you during that period. Or maybe some of the treatments or supplements are not covered in medical insurance. You can use the money from the critical illness payout to cover that. Or maybe alternative treatments. So that is a function of critical illness insurance.
So sebenarnya kena ada dua-dua lah, penting kan?
Actually, yes lah.
Sebenarnya
But
kena
then
ada
if you have budget constraint, then you want to focus on medical first. Why? Because like you mentioned, medical inflation in Malaysia is very high. And I'm sure everyone kena lah. The medical repricing in insurance is across the industry, right? Medical inflation in Malaysia is maybe 15 to 16% per year. Means that the medical cost is getting more expensive 15% every year.
Wow.
Yeah.
15% every year.
So some people will say, I can rely on government hospital.
Okay.
Yes, I think government hospital is a good alternative. The only thing is subject to availability.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you remember back in COVID time, our government hospital fully packed.
Yeah.
So I have one client's mom has to go to private because the government is too full already.
Yes.
Yeah. So when this kind of situation happen, right, you want to have option, have a choice. And if you have medical insurance, right, then you can easily go and use the private law.
Betul.
So medical insurance give you options when it comes to uncertainties.
Yeah. I mean, you guys are open or welcome to go to government hospital, but if this kind of scenario happen lah kan, like the government hospital very packed ataupun some of the special instrument ataupun the barang tak ada dekat government, that we need to go to private hospital ke apa is much more better ke
or
apa
maybe
ke.
you have to wait very long to see. Then you want
but
to
that one is to be honest lah, when you go to government you have to wait, you have to be patiently wait lah sebenarnya. That's the difference lah. When you go to private hospital je masuk terus je kan. So I think it's I agree with you lah. So you guys have to understand the two different medical apa tadi tanya lupa
medical
dah.
and critical illness.
Critical
and in fact, there
illness.
are also life insurance. And fundamentally, you must have your medical first, and then look at your situations and your budget. Right, we will slowly build up a full portfolio of insurance for you to manage your risk, lah. Because if we talk about investment just now, right?
Yes.
I also talk about you must have risk management before your investment. Because if you just focus on investment, you build your wealth, you invest, but without a proper risk management, one event come in, you might have to wipe up everything already.
Yes, true.
Yeah. So that's why you need both the offense and the defense. Your insurance, your emergency fund is your defense. Your offense is your wealth building, your investment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a very solid answer actually. Baru fikir ke tadi. But I think I agree with you. Yeah, betul. Defense and offense
Yes.
Yeah, betul. Dua-dua kena ada sebenarnya.
So some people they focus a lot of just defense.
Defense, yeah.
So the money grow very slow. They didn't do much on the investment part.
Yes.
Yeah. Some people too aggressive. They just do offense. There's no defense. And then if time is good, nothing happened, then you just go on like that. But if one unexpected event happen, sorry lah, everything gone.
Yeah. I mean we human. Of course kita akan ada sakit. Touch wood lah. Kita tak nak minta kan. Of course we want to living in healthy lifestyle. But yeah, things unexpected kan. Macam cakap, we never know that things happen, right? So we need the defense as well.
The analogy is just like football. Do you like football or futsal?
I like football, yes.
Yeah.
I just like watching it.
So do we put everyone as defender or do we put everyone as like the one, what's the name?
Striker? Attack?
Yeah.
Goalkeeper?
Yeah.
I think for me, I don't like everyone like to stay at the front of the...
You cannot have everyone in defense, right? You need a
Yes.
striker. You cannot be everything in striker also. You need
Yes.
defense. So that is the analogy lor.
So as a financial planner, you are the coach lah. Kan? So you are a coach, you are gonna like do some like strategy for your football team, right? Okay, so I like the analogy of football. Okay. Okay, so see, just now we talked about like investment, the defense, and the offense. I like that words already. So the next one, okay, we wanted to talk about far a bit ke depan.
Okay, pergi mana?
Pergi mana? Retirement.
Okay.
Okay. So do you think that if a single woman wants to retire comfortably without relying on anyone else, what should she be doing today?
So when you talk about retire independently, right? So I think two parts this will come in. One is the financial part. One is also the health part.
Yes.
Yeah. Financial part wise, you need to understand what do you want in retirement, right? Because retirement definition is very different from person to person.
Okay.
Yeah. So for Ami, what is retirement for you?
My retirement, I don't want to living in luxury sangat lah. But my retirement is actually I can stay comfortably and having enough is good for me. Yeah, having enough is good for me.
So for you is having enough and then you can stop working.
Yes.
Yeah. Some people they want to still work, but then freelance.
It's not considered retirement, right?
So that is their definition of retirement.
Okay.
That's why I mentioned that.
Oh, my retirement tak kerja langsung dah.
Because some people, I mean like, generally people thought that retirement is totally stop working, but different people have different definitions. That's why you need to understand what you want in life. So maybe your definition is to
having enough.
And then some could be they still want to work, maybe just freelance on things that they really love.
Atau
Some
online
people-
business, do business here and there a bit.
Some they want maybe consultant as well.
Yeah.
They can still use their skill to stay active.
Yes.
Some people could be, example, they want a farm life.
Okay.
Right? Buy a land, build
Luar
their
bandar.
house.
Yeah.
Some people they just want to travel around the world. So you need to know that. Because that will determine how much do you need to retire.
Yes.
Right? Then if you know how much do you need to retire, then you backtrack lor. How much do you need to actually save today, invest today. So that is on financial part. And I talk about health as well because when you talk about independent, right, that means that when you get old, you don't want to rely on people to take care of you.
Yes.
When you get older, right, actually, in fact, our age, we can feel already. We can feel that our muscle yes, in 30 plus, your muscle is already start to lose already.
Yes.
Right? And when it gets to 40, 50, the muscle loss is actually even more serious. And the bone is not that strong anymore.
Yeah,
so
agree.
therefore, we need to start taking care of ourselves starting now. Lor.
Yes.
So that when you get to older time, you are still strong to walk on your own, carry grocery on your own.
Yes.
And then go up the stairs without people to help you lah.
At least day-to-day basis life lah.
Yeah,
You
the
punya
basic
life boleh
living
buat.
lah.
Okay.
Yeah, so both financial and the health part needs to come together.
Yes.
Yes, and because if your health is not good, right, that also means that during your retirement you need to budget in more for medical,
Yes.
for like maybe nursing care, all these expenses as well.
But for me, like, just out of the context again, but for me, like, I have this thought, right? In my retirement planning, I don't know why, but of course I want to stay healthy lah. I want to do everything by myself. But I still put a nursing home juga lah a bit. Let's say if I really need someone to jaga me, in the end of the day, I tak nak susahkan orang. So is it like can do also lah kan juga kan.
Can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course, we try to stay healthy as possible, and there could be things that derail our plan.
Yes.
And it's good to have some backup also lah
Yeah.
in your retirement.
So in the end of the day sebenarnya kita kena tahu itulah nama dia objective. What is the actual mean of what is your retirement objective?
Yes.
Because every people objective will be different. Macam you cakap tadi, ada nak travel, ada nak if you're having enough. So yeah, I think you guys need to, I mean like for 2030s you guys can start to think lah what is your retirement objective, because some people might feel that this is like too early for me to think about retirement lah. I don't want to retire lah. So some people think like I need to think now. But what about those yang dah 50s? Is they can consider to think about their retirement? Ataupun dah too late?
It's never too late. It's
Okay,
never too late.
okay.
Yeah, because you still have time until your retirement age. So you can still plan for it to understand what is the gap in your retirement funding and what can we do to bring you closer and faster towards your financial goal retirement. Yeah, we talk about the retirement lifestyle. You also need to think about, when do I want to achieve this? The age as well.
Betul,
Yeah.
betul.
So that's what we do with clients.
Yes.
To understand what kind of lifestyle they want and what kind of resources they have for their retirement. Are they having enough? Or if not, what are the things that we can do to bring them closer? So when it comes to the type of retirement, will determine your planning, right? Why? Because for you, it's totally stop working. That means you must have enough retirement nest already.
Yeah.
Some people, they are okay to continue working. So therefore, during their retirement, they still have some income to come in.
Okay.
So that will totally change how much how much retirement fund do you need.
Yeah. So
Scenario planning, different scenario planning.
my next question is actually again, it's not from the contest. I just wanted to know some people think that the mythos lah, like when you do retirement, right? When you retire one day, are we consider need to lower down our living style ataupun just maintain ataupun
Again, that I mentioned, you need to start thinking already what kind of lifestyle you want. If you want to maintain the same lifestyle, right, that also means that the amount that you need to accumulate is bigger than if you lower down your lifestyles.
yes.
So determine your objective, the life you want is a very fundamental thing. Then it determine what to do next. Because if you don't have this we call it goalpost, then you don't know how to move forward lah.
Yeah, so because this thing happen is because tak ada objektif lagi lah.
Yes.
Tak ada objektif. So maknanya doesn't mean when you retire you kena lower down, like from the big house stay in the small house. Maybe some people wanted to stay in the small house because dia tak larat naik tangga dah lah kan. Maybe some people wanted to live in the bandar because near to the medical institution ke apa ke kan, senang nak pergi kan. So it's up to your objective lah sebenarnya.
And sometimes some people that are close to retirement and maybe they are having a big house and maybe the intention is to still stay in the big house. So what we'll do is we'll actually calculate and analyze, is it feasible for you to continue staying in the big house?
Betul.
Yeah. What if we adjust a bit? How does it impact your retirement fund? Is it gonna last you longer? Right. So these are the scenarios we can run with our clients so that they can make informed decisions based on data and not based on feeling. A lot of people make decisions. I feel that.
Based on feeling. Yes, betul. Wow, you guys really do a lot of work here.
Yes,
a lot of scenario planning. But actually, this is one thing I like about having a financial planner, because you guys not only like give advice. You guys like play with the scenario. If kita reduce ni, apa lagi kita boleh buat? Then if kita reduce ni, ataupun kita tambah ni, apa lagi? So I think from time to time, having a financial planner is not only one-time things, I would say lah, I think. Betul
Because
tak?
your life changes, That's why
Betul.
your finances need to be adjust along the way.
Betul.
That's why we journey with client, we grow together with client.
Yeah, that's the beauty of having financial planning, because especially when you have a client from the single, they're married, got kids, then kids sent to overseas, and then kids also got married. So it's I think it's a very beautiful journey lah that you guys are doing with the clients, kan. So that's the thing that I wanted to share to you guys out there lah. It's out of the context again. Having a financial planner is not promote a financial planner, but this is what we are doing here, right? To actually not only give you product advice, whatever. Oh, you have to take this, you have to take that, you have to take. Oh, you cannot spend, because a lot of people think out there, right? having a financial planner meaning you cannot spend. Yeah, there are people think that way.
You can spend. You can spend.
Yes.
You can spend, of course. You need to have a spending plan, or like
Yes,
mentions.
yes. A lot of people think like having a financial planner, alamak, because okay, frankly speaking, like not everyone in Malaysia now like have their open their minded, because a foreign country they already have opened their minded about having a financial planner. But in Malaysia, I would say like still a lot not of people like having a financial planner is because they have this mindset. Still have this mindset like takut lah kalau pergi dengan Suyi, nanti Suyi kata ayah you tak boleh spend lah, ataupun ayah Suyi license financial planner apa je boleh bagi. So these are the thing that you share just now lah, like the scenario planning and everything semua, life stages, even investment, and you did share your case study with your client how they got almost got scam or got scam already?
Got scam and then
almost got by the juga.
And then he learned, and then in future he actually come to a check with me first before he invests.
So
anything.
the journey is not only planning for you. We're actually teaching you. Am I right? Betul tak? You actually sebenarnya teaching your client juga.
We actually share knowledge with you so that empower you to make informed decisions.
Yeah. So nanti kita cakap part tu I still have a few questions here. Okay, so just now we talk about retirement kan? Okay, dah retirement, dah happy kan? So again, this one I got question from Thread lah. Okay, here's a sensitive one lah. So in Malaysia families, sometimes people assume if you are single, you have no commitments. Okay, so you should contribute more money to the parents or siblings. How do they say no and set the financial boundary with the family?
A lot of things we cannot assume one, right?
Yes.
Right, yes.
True.
So I think for me, communication is the key. So you need to communication is the key. Why? Because you need to communicate with your parents or siblings, right?
Yes.
A lot of time, we want to contribute to family out of love.
Yes.
I think it's good. But we cannot contribute out of an empty cup. It means that you need to take care of yourself first.
Yes.
Only then you have more capability to actually help others. So during flight, we have the safety announcement.
Yes.
They say if the oxygen mask drop,
Yes. Drop.
put on yours first, right?
Yes.
Before
Then
you help others.
Yes.
So
True.
the same concept comes to your finances. You take care of yourself first, then only take care of others. So it means that if you have been contributing to your family, and then at the same time you're financially bleeding, so you need to really communicate with your family already, because this is not sustainable.
Yes.
Maybe you can talk to your sibling to share the load, or maybe change the way of doing things. For example, maybe a lot of eat outs. Maybe the same can be achieved by doing home cooking, because the idea is just to get everyone together. So communication is the key, I would say.
Yeah. I mean, for my side, right? For me, my family personally, right? I just wanted to share with you. Contributing is not in terms of money. Sometimes I contribute in terms of energy,
Time,
my
effort.
time, efforts. Yes, this is considered contributing. Some people say that when you contribute, it has to be money. Not necessary. It's actually, for example, like I know that I cannot give my vitamin, a very good vitamin, a very expensive vitamin to my mom. But what I did is actually I bring my mom to hospital. I bring my mom to clinic. So I spend my time. I spend my petrol and everything just to make sure that she's at the hospital, do her checkup and make sure that she's healthy. So yeah, I think I need to break the cycle of thinking that contributing to the family doesn't mean have to be money. That's all from my perspective.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
And I was talking about the self-care concept, right? Self-care is not selfish actually.
Yes,
Yes.
agree.
Yeah.
These are the things that I wanted to ask, but you already answered my question. But yeah, a lot of people think like okay lah. For example lah, there's a one guy like like one girl's like I cannot contribute because I need to take care of myself first. So do they consider like selfish or like
I would say it's not selfish, because I talk about the concept just now. You need to take care of yourself because you want to have more capability and ability to take care of others.
Yes, betul. I agree. So okay, I think we have come towards the end of the question. So but I still have more question, but I keep it to myself. Okay, tak adalah. If a single woman is listening to us right now, okay, and her bank account is stressing out, what is the first small thing that she should do tonight or today Okay, not tonight. We never know what time we post. To take control their financial.
So
What is the one small
I
step?
need to understand why are you stressing first. Lah.
Yeah.
So maybe you are stressing because your saving account, the money is not growing. Maybe there's some cash flow issue already. You are
Yes.
not able to save.
Yes.
Or it could be you are stressed because the amount in your bank account is reducing.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you are overspending already.
Yes.
So what you can do today is start tracking your expenses first.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you are okay to do tracking every day, that means you list down what do you spend today, what you have spent, how much,
Yeah.
right? That will be great. Because that will make you very conscious on what you spend.
Yes.
You will start to question yourself, oh, why do I spend so much
Yes,
on
yes,
this,
yes,
right?
true.
Can I have alternative, right?
Yes.
Is there any things I can do differently?
Yes.
So that is a very good exercise if you are able to do that. Like if you have time, you have effort to do that.
Yes.
If you're unable to do that, what next is you can actually consolidate your spending into one card, debit card, credit card, or even one e-wallet. And then at the end of the week, you pull
Okay.
out the data and see what have you spent.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you analyze from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the very first step is take control of your expenses, know where your money goes.
Yes.
Then only you can see what is the issues.
Yeah. Agree?
So that is something you can try to do on your own. But if you, again, no time, no energy, then can try to talk to us.
Yeah, I think I think when we talk about planning, right? Because the early part you keep saying about planning, right? Yeah, I think I agree with you. These are the things that people are hardly doing. Is actually tracking your expenses. Tracking doesn't mean like every time you buka you punya online banking, check where you spend. Sometimes you can actually heads up, like write down your money in and your money out. That's the most very basic things, right? You can write down first, right? Some people say like, why I need to write down? I'm very lazy lah. But to me, I can share with you again. This is based on my own experience. My life without a proper financial planning and after my life with the proper financial planning. Before that, I was like, I don't write down anything. I agak-agak saja. I assume saja. Wah, this money this bulan tak cukup lah. Agak mungkin last month I spend on the coffee lebih kot. But after knowing what is financial planning is all about, after I joining working with WVA, Wealthvantage, I see all of you lah keep ajak I lah keep ajak I. I mean you kena list down. I did actually. I did. For the past 2 years and a half actually, I've been tracking my expenses, so I writing down non-stop every month. And then see if ada extra ke tak I spend this month. But at least I will know my basic expenses apa dia. I mungkin tak tahu, mungkin coffee is not basic because no fixed. My ayat is fixed because you mungkin tak tahu your fixed expenses, betul tak? But you akan tahu apa yang you punya fixed punya. Macam car, rumah, insurance,
Phone bill.
phone bill itu memang fixed. Every month kena bayar. So what I did is actually I list down yang fixed dulu. So you dah boleh tahu dah from the gaji you and fixed.
How much left you have?
How much left you have? Yeah, betul. These are the thing paling basic lah you boleh buat start sekarang. List down dulu yang fix yang kena bayar every month. So kalau tak bayar, bulan depan tak boleh enjoy dah that thing. Tak boleh pakai. For example, kalau kereta kan, kereta, you tak bayar bulan ni, bulan depan dah kena tarik. So you tak bayar bill telefon, bulan depan tak boleh pakai dah. Call orang kan, tak boleh scroll social media kan. So for me, it's very important untuk list down your fix dulu. Then you tahu dah agak-agak. Then the extra tu tengoklah nak beli coffee ke sana ke saving ke. But that's how I did lah. But these are the thing yang people masih lagi tak buat lah sebenarnya.
Sebab kerja banyak loh. Kena
Kerja
buat
lah.
ya.
Tak boleh kena buat juga. Memang kerja banyak. That's why we have a financial planner actually sebenarnya. So that's why come to our end of the show, because we wanted to say that if you people out there like doesn't matter lah, you are a single woman or married or anything like, you not getting retirement ke apa ke, anyone like, as long you call human and you bekerja, you ada income, you ada duit, because yelah nothing in this world is free. Am I right? Everything semua kena bayar, betul tak? So everything involved in around us is involve money, betul tak? So you have to proper planning as you said earlier, betul tak? So Suyi, before we end our session today, what is your one last advice for, especially for single woman out there? So what is your advice for that?
I would say start planning today.
Senangnya. Yes.
Yeah, because Because a lot of people think that it is complicated to manage your finances, right?
Yes.
But the fact is you just need to start. Start and then you educate, you learn yourself and then take actions from there.
Betul.
Because if you never start, you will never move forward. You will never have any transformation that you are looking for.
Betul,
Yeah.
betul. I agree with you. Wah, simple advice tapi very deep actually. Betul, I agree with you. Start planning people. So when we talk about planning, that's why for people out there, if you are looking for a licensed financial planner under Vantage Advisory, you guys can contact us or you can contact direct to Sui. Sui, do you mind to share your social media to people?
My social media,
Yeah.
you can put the link down there.
Yeah, definitely. We put link, we put the name, but you can share any of your social media.
So if you want to connect with me on LinkedIn, you can just search my name, Sui Kwa. Yeah.
SOOYEEKUAH.
And then I also have my Instagram, my Facebook, and then you can just click on the link. I think Amir will put in the link for you. Or you can go to our company website. You can find my profile over there as well.
Yeah, your profile is on the website actually. They can click.
Yeah, so if you need more help, you can just have a casual chat first. We call it financial planning discovery sessions.
Yes.
So that is to understand what is your concerns, your challenges, or your financial goals, and how we can help you to work together and move towards your goals.
Yeah, thank you, Suyi. That's a very short message. So people ada, I agree. Memang I agree kan. I kerja dengan you guys sekali. So yeah, for people out there, yes, if you are looking for licensed financial planner, we can start with the discovery session. So for people out there who watching this podcast episode, for today's episode, we wanted to offer you guys a free discovery session, and it's a free. Okay, we just need your 30 to 60 minutes of your time to sit down with our financial planner, or maybe sit down with you, Suyi, kan, to talk about your financial goal and your financial concern, and from there we can see whether we can move forward. You know what we can help, whatever we can help. You know, like whatever we can advise. That one another story lah, but come forward and don't keep it to yourself lah. I mean, if you have this financial burden, financial goal, but you still feel stuck, don't keep it to yourself. Come
So
forward.
this is casual sessions to just talk. So it's free, so you can just come and explore first.
Yes.
If you have been having some concerns, challenges, and just come and talk to us.
No product push, don't worry. Okay, so until we meet again for next podcast episode with a new topic, and until we meet again, so bye bye.